Welcome back, guys, to the channel. Welcome back to BlastBoxx TV. This is my next episode in a number of series I'm doing. Tonight, I want to talk to you about what does this Wednesday Night War means to non-WWE, non-AEW wrestlers and fans. Now, I've been watching, which is like a running gag at this point when I say on my channel, I've been watching wrestling since 1998. I've been watching pretty much the Monday Night War through the entirety. I've been watching other promotions and unofficial, what you want to call it, televised war or event war, whatever, trying to one-up each other like Impact and Ring of Honor and stuff like that. Lately, though, well, I'm not going to say lately, when AEW, TNT, Dynamite, whatever, what do you want to call it, Wednesday Night Dynamite, whatever it is, was premiered, people start up with this whole, it's a Wednesday Night War, blah, 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 and I'm over here laughing because that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. Because you see what people don't understand and what people don't get. Hold on real quick. Okay, get my drink in. What people don't understand is AEW already showed their hand. How do you want to show you're dominant against the WWE? You go against SmackDown or you go against Raw. AEW didn't do that. You know what they did? They went against NXT. Now, why is that? Why is that? Does that have to do something the fact that NXT doesn't drive as much numbers as the two other brands? Maybe. Maybe having it on Wednesday is a lot easier for travel, which I understand. But having it on a Wednesday, knowing full well that one, maybe two, I'm gonna stretch it to three of the big major professional leagues. Let's see, hockey, basketball, and maybe basketball, baseball, eat up most of their time like after January. So why would you put your brand new show on a Wednesday when you got all this star power, you got all this quote unquote money, you do all these things? Why do you put it on Monday? Why you didn't put it on Tuesday? Why you didn't put it on any other day to compete with the big boys to show you're dominant, but you go after NXT? I'm going to tell you here why and how funny it is. AEW knows they couldn't compete against WWE on Monday. They sure as hell know they won't be able to compete with SmackDown on its worst days. And believe me, they have plenty of worst days in these past few weeks. NXT is the sacrificial lamb. Because hardly anybody watched that. And AEW's like, let's go after that. So when these fickle fans go out there and say, oh, we want overall, we want the demos. It's like, you know what? You want to prove yourself to something? How about you go after Raw? Go after SmackDown. Because like what a few other podcasts, one I think in particular now is Solid Monster, he even said NXT and AEW are just switching numbers. Switching number one spot, because where is this the line is for the numbers? it's only in the top 700,000 rating area. Why isn't it 800,000 or 900,000 or a million? Easy, because people got things to do, and only people are gonna watch are the diehards on Wednesdays. The casuals, they're gonna watch Monday and Fridays. No doubt about that. And they're gonna complain and say, "Oh, WWE is this, WWE is that, oh, blah blah blah." Stop watching stop complaining, because you're gonna be watching the next week. And to my defense today is, I haven't watched since 2014. I watch podcasters. I listen to podcasters to get my information about the WWE. Now, sometimes I watch these dirt sheets people and see what they have to say about the WWE. So when you say, "Oh, you're going to be back to watch it," I haven't. And I'm glad I haven't. That's for WWE. For AEW, I haven't watched a single thing they put out. Why should I? Because AEW to me just look like a modern, watered down WCW. From the look to the feel to some of the characters in the ring. Some. And when these fans go around saying AEW or, oh, AEW is better than ECW or whatever this stuff, I have to tell people to pump their brakes. Because you see, Paul Heyman isn't that much of a genius, but when he was in control of ECW, he allowed the talent to go out there to do whatever they want, and while staying inside a certain guideline or whatever boundary, so they can, one, get good ratings, two, put on a good product, and three, make it feel organic. Whereas with AEW, they got Darby Allin using his skateboard with thumbtacks. The first time, it's all right. Second time, third time, it's just completely stupid and it's worn out. You have Warhorse, which is a parody a rejected parody of the Ultimate Warrior. You got so many of the talent out of the country, which when you saw this pandemic happen, you should have told them, hey, you need to find a hotel in the Jacksonville area and stay there for the duration of this thing. But you didn't. So you have Sadie Gibbs, Pac, whichever, I don't care, and a few others that are stuck in their respective countries, and all I'm doing is laughing because you're going to have to pay those people. Now, I'm not sure if it's like a pay per appearance or it's like one of those pay monthly or whatever checks, but you still have to pay those people. And I know for a fact Sadie Gibbs got her own fitness company, so she's definitely not hurting for money because that brings in some money and reliable clients too. But I digress. Let me get back on my point because I know some of you might not like it. What does these two companies mean for the rest of us? If you're like me, it don't mean jack shit. Like flat out, it doesn't mean jack shit. Because all you see, even on Instagram, when people report, quote unquote, the news, whatever, you see all these little stands and fanboys and fangirls fighting about, oh, this was better because of that, that's better than that, blah, 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 blah. It's like grown-ass people doing that stuff, and you think I'm supposed to sit there and take you seriously like a grown-ass person? No. No, because for me, I'm sitting back. I'm happy. I got two companies on TV that are completely worthless and terrible with the booking, and some of the characters are not even believable. I got Impact, which they're not at the top of their at the top of the hill, but you know what? They're not catering to these idiots. They're sticking to their lane and doing their own thing. People want to shit on them for what happened years ago. They need to have a wake up call, sweetie, because that shit ain't happening anymore. We got New Japan, which they're the smart ones because they don't have a TV deal anymore. So when the pandemic happened, whatever, they shut down everything, and the bosses, from what I hear, just like Nintendo, the video game company, they all took like a pay cut. I think some of them went down to like $1 or $5 or something to keep everybody in the company. Believe me, you never see that in the United States. You never see a corporation have a CEO say, you know what, I'm going to take a $1 or $5 salary during this pandemic so we can keep people. You won't see that. You want to see it from Vince, you want to see it from Tony. You will not see that. And which company is the only company that let off like 30 people? WWE. Which company was trying to sign nearly everybody? AEW. Which company went out and bolstered their roster because they need some more fresh faces and some more big bodies for that heavyweight division? Impact. With two of the guys planning on going back to New Japan once the borders open back up. So when people say, "Oh, the only two companies that matters are AEW and WWE," that's a lie. That's a lie because if there was no indie promotions, there would be no WWE. There would be no AEW. People can say all these stupid things, but they don't realize most of the talent from both companies, which I'm going to say 99%, started on indies or made a name on the indies. I can only think of right now for AEW, the only one that never worked the indies the traditional way is Cody Rhodes. Everybody else started on the indies, continue working on indies, did probably a stint with WWE and came back to indies. Not everybody, but some. Some of them, they was so unknown, you don't know who they are until they make a name for themselves in WWE. Those I congratulate, but the ones who already had a name for themselves, who went to WWE, then leave and do their own thing, I love those people. But while WWE is having a little fits and consistent storyline, whereas AEW and their stands are pretty much gloating about, oh, we wanted the demos. We wanted the demos. You know what? That don't mean shit in the long run. Oh, you won the demos. That's cool. But you only doing around 700,000. You want to impress people like me and others? Hit 800,000. Hit 900. Just so like I said earlier in the video. Hit 1 million. Hit 1 point whatever on the demos. Or overall. Hit that, then you impress me. Until then, all you guys are doing, all WWE's doing, all AEW's doing is just switching back and forth the numbers and stuff. Because only people watching are the people who watching both shows, and they're the ones watching most AEW. But you know what? I'm not telling half the people who's listening to this what they already know, because they know this is going on and this is happening. So if you enjoyed the video, I congratulate you and thank you. If you don't like the video, I don't care. Like, comment, subscribe, share this wherever you want. be mindful of what you say, because I do have filters on. I do have people trying to take pot shots at me, trying to make a name for himself, but I have the filters on, so when you try to do stuff like that, it'll either erase that stupid comment you put up there, or it likely go to my likely spam setting, and pretty much it sits there. So when you think you're posting something and gonna get smart mouth with me, it's not popping up, buddy. So enjoy the rest of your evening wherever you are. Enjoy your morning, depending on when you listen to this. Just know there's more than just 2 companies in the world. Be willing and able to look at other promotions, judge it by for what it is, and not how you're going to compete with AEW. Because if you have a mindset like that, you're not going to get anywhere in life. Those are simpletons. The people who I rock with aren't simpletons, so it is what it is. Enjoy this video, and just remember one thing: stay out of the blast race. You might just get burned.